When you apply oil and it stays smooth like this, it might feel like there's less hair, but if you skip oiling for a day, then it will seem to increase again. When worms increase in the body, or when such things happen, the body's immunity decreases and these kinds of infections increase significantly. When you use acidic shampoos because of dandruff like this, the condition will worsen and the growth of dandruff will increase severely. If we improve our digestion in this way, it is possible to get rid of dandruff quickly without using any oil or shampoo. Welcome to Marian Ayurveda. In this episode, we are discussing what is a major problem for everyone: dandruff. For that, people use different kinds of shampoos, apply oils, and try all sorts of things, yet the problem still doesn't get resolved. In this episode, we are going to think about what the actual problem is. I am Dr. Anumod Kakkassery Marian Ayurveda Thrissur. When we talk about dandruff, we know that it's the dry skin flaking and peeling off. So there are various reasons why that happens. If we take 10 different individuals who have dandruff, for at least 5 or 6 of them, the primary underlying cause is actually the excessive level of acidity in their stomach. We know that acid is something that greatly increases heat in the body, isn't it? So if this acidic blood circulates in the body, the scalp on the head will start flaking quickly. We know that anything will break apart quickly if it is heated. That's a very simple theory we need to think about here. If you are dealing with acidity, have you wondered why the skin on your scalp tends to flake off so quickly? It might be because we constantly use our heads for deep thinking and doing various intellectual tasks. So when you have acidity plus heat increases somewhere, that's where things break apart more quickly. If this happens on the skin for some people, we call it psoriasis. If it spreads from the scalp to other parts of the body, we can say that it becomes psoriasis there and the skin flakes off more in those areas. So when it stays only on the scalp, we can call it dandruff if we want. So the most important reason for this is said to be acidity. No matter how much oil we apply, it won't help unless the acidity is addressed. When you apply oil, it feels a bit smoother and seems like it's reduced, but if you skip oiling for a day, it comes back again. Isn't it? When you use shampoo, it cleanses and feels clean instantly. So for a day, it feels like less. But actually, the problem is getting worse there. So unless we address and resolve this acidity, we will never be able to successfully eliminate dandruff. The second significant contributing factor is indigestion. The food we eat is not being digested properly. If it's not digested, a common issue is experiencing gas after eating. No matter what food they eat, they get gas. If people like this have dandruff, what we need to fix is their digestive system. They need to have proper digestive enzymes and their liver function should be proper. If we improve our digestion in this way, it becomes possible to get rid of dandruff quickly without using any oil or shampoo. So in the first case, if it's acidity, they experience gas before eating food. If it's indigestion, gas occurs after eating food. So these are the two main reasons. Another reason we can mention is that after fungal infections occur, we can get dandruff. So in Ayurveda, we call this krimi chikitsa, the treatment for parasites. Fungus, bacteria and viruses all come under krimi chikitsa. We know that there are so many parasites in our body. It is commonly said by experts that a single parasite can lay over 10,000 individual eggs. These 10,000 eggs will hatch and produce just as many parasites all over again. When they multiply like that, the level of infection in our body increases significantly, and as this happens, our body's natural immunity decreases and such infections increase even more. Because of this kind of dandruff, we should use highly effective medical treatments to wash our scalp and hair, and by taking medicines that suppress or inhibit the growth of parasites, we can reduce these kinds of fungal infections. Furthermore, even a small amount of mental stress can be enough to trigger this. What happens when you get tense? Even when you get tense, the main reason is the same as we mentioned earlier: acidity increases. So if mental stress is the cause, only by treating in a way that reduces mental stress can we reduce acidity. By reducing acidity itself, dandruff also decreases. So after asking whether there is any natural oil for dandruff and all that, I said that the first thing is to properly address our stomach. The first treatment is to correct the beneficial bacteria in the stomach or to carefully regulate acidity, whether it is low acidity or high acidity. Only after that can we use oils on the scalp. That is, for those with acidity, using oil will reduce it quickly. At the same time, for those who have dandruff due to indigestion, using oil can actually cause an excessive increase in dandruff. Similarly, if anxiety is the problem, we need oils that help reduce anxiety, and we should use those accordingly. Similarly, if it is due to a bacterial or fungal infection, neither oil nor shampoo is the solution. It is better to wash the scalp with medicines that eliminate such fungi. So with these two factors, we need to pay attention to such things. We can't say there is a single remedy for this because the causes are different. If we give a single type of medication for all the different causes, now a wide variety of the commercial products that people often use, let's talk about some of the common things we use, especially for those dealing with acidity. When we use shampoos that are highly acidic on the scalp, this specific condition will unfortunately continue to worsen over time. The growth of dandruff will increase severely. You can see the condition worsening significantly. But at the same time, for those with indigestion, when they use oil, fat increases in that area and dandruff also increases. So for those with acidity, using oil will not cause much trouble. For dandruff caused by indigestion, when we talk about good shampoos, in Ayurveda we also have shampoos that we make ourselves. There are shampoos made with medicines, that is with bitter tasting Tikta Rasa medicines which clean the brain, the scalp and the head. There is no problem at all in using all of those methods. Otherwise, we can easily prepare a simple remedy right at home. Just boil some water with fresh neem leaves or curry leaves, and after it cools down to a comfortable temperature, wash your hair with that water. This can quickly help you get rid of dandruff caused by indigestion or even dandruff caused by fungal infections. So by understanding the root cause and treating it accordingly, we can effectively manage dandruff very easily. See you again in another episode. Thank you.